Coach, first off, great game back. First game back at home in 17 days. Have a win. You guys are still undefeated at home. Overall, what are your thoughts on the win today?
Yeah, I thought that our starters really got us started in the first quarter, and we really were able to dictate some of their success just with defensive intensity, good help side. Really credit the players that start the game for kind of setting the tone on both ends of the floor. Probably the thing I was most pleased with is just our offensive execution. Trying to get the ball in the paint, making the extra pass to shooters, scoring with layups, with post feeds, and so good, efficient offense.
Yeah, in the first quarter there, Addie Martin got a little bit of foul trouble. Rachel Harjo had to step in, and she was able to, and she and the rest of the starting five were able to get the team going really quickly. So how did that start kind of dictate the whole mood and pace that you guys had for the game today?
Yeah, Addie got zapped fast. So we had to sit her down with her 2 quick fouls. But Rachel did a really nice job when she came in the game. She's long, takes up a lot of space defensively, did a nice job filling in when Addie got into foul trouble. And Rachel's able to score at several different levels, and so she's a good scoring threat for us as well.
Both of your graduate players had really great games.
We call them grandmas.
Grandmas? Both of your grandmas.
I'm joking, they're super seniors.
Well, both of your super seniors had really great games today, so what are your thoughts on their performance?
It's hard to have a double-double, and to have 2 players get double-doubles in the same game is pretty rare, and so they did a really good job pursuing rebounds on both ends of the floor, looking for their shots, and so proud of their leadership and just their aggressiveness offensively, trying to create shots for themselves or trying to get their teammates open.
Yeah, a lot of the game today, especially with your point guards, they were pushing the ball up the floor, kind of, again, having that quick pace, allowing quick looks and really good looks. So how did that kind of quick pace help you guys get the win today?
It was one of the keys to the game for us, is to get stops and try to score in primary or secondary break. And I thought in the second half especially, we had a lot of opportunities to get some early offense just off of our defensive stops.
Yeah, and then now you guys have one more game until conference. You guys have McMurray on Wednesday, so really quick turnaround. So what's kind of the game plan to get your players rested up and ready for that game on Wednesday?
Yeah, we need them to do whatever they need to recover and be ready to focus tomorrow. We've got one day to get ready for our opponent on Wednesday, and we're very familiar with Drew Long. He's a good friend to ACU Athletics, and he's done a tremendous job with the McMurray team. Just the turnaround they had from last year to this season has been really impressive, and so we've got to be really serious about our keys to the game and just taking in the scout tomorrow, understanding their personnel, and being ready to battle again in a pretty quick turnaround.
That's all I have for now, Zach.
47 rebounds to 26, and then 33 defensive to just their 8 offensive. It just felt like you won the game on the glass tonight a little bit. And they have some tall players there in the paint, but it just felt like you guys handled it pretty well.
Yeah, huge point of emphasis for us to get defensive stops by ending the possession with a block out and a rebound, and I thought that we shared the rebounds a lot. I mean, we had 2 that had double-digit rebounds, but everybody got involved in that when they got in the game. So I really credit our players for just staying locked in and being intentional about finishing with the rebound.
How important, obviously, is there to? They're not, but not only can they do what they do, but the veteran leadership they provide. What can you speak to about that?
I think they are kind of the voice of reason for us on the court, in the locker room, during team meetings. They understand how serious it is. When we're going over a scouting report, we're watching video, or we're walking through things on the court, they'll be the first ones to be like, hey, y'all pay attention. Hey, listen, and trying to get them to understand what it is that we're trying to accomplish, whatever setting it is. So we really do appreciate just them being like the voice of reason, just trying to keep everything stable and not too high, not too low. But they are playing the last season of college basketball. I mean, this is it for them. I mean, they're about 3 months away from going into adulthood or the real world or whatever, and so they are maximizing their time with us by stepping into leadership roles and doing a really good job with that.
And Mal's position in general, just a player who has her versatility of being inside but stretches the floor as well. That feels like that's been an important position for a long time with your program, and so how important is that to be able to pull her out? She can play on the perimeter, but she can also do work inside too.
the most successful teams that we've had at ACU, we've had a good scoring 4 player, and that's what Mal has provided for us this season. She's able to score from the 3-point line, and she sucks all the defense in every time she drives, and so she's been a very effective offensive player for us throughout the season so far.